it did not reach us on time, therefore we could not also reach him. Because he did not also want to reach us but wanted to reach the public, we could not reach him in that regard.
I'm not going to talk much about this one because one, there's spirituality involved on the side of DY Donkoh coming up that this is a vision he had from God to Shatta Wale, and on the side of Shatta Wale to the fear and panic.
He was given bail today, and the bail conditions were this. He is supposed to provide 3 sureties and 1 of them to testify, as well as 20,000 Ghana cedis.
Last Saturday, Reverend DY Donkoh was picked up at his premises by the police for investigations. And ladies and gentlemen, we all remember the DY Donkoh versus Shatta Wale prophecy issues. And in case you missed it, here on Naa Lartey TV, we have shared some stories on it. And so you can visit it and then you can follow us on this particular story because there is an update. And ladies and gentlemen, as far as this issue is concerned, we saw how Shatta Wale expressed his feelings on this particular one. He made us understand that this was very disturbing, like he was so worried about it, both him and then his family. And so he had no choice than to take it through the legal team. And so, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, in this particular video, we are going to look at the update of this issue. And so before the update, which happened yesterday in court, we saw that DY Donkoh on Sunday came out with an apology letter. And so in the minds of Ghanaians, we all think that this case was going to be trashed because since he has apologized, we're thinking that he was going to be forgiven and then we can all move on. But apparently, DY Donkoh has been in the police custody since Friday when he was picked up till yesterday as at when we had the update. And so, ladies and gentlemen, the media and PR manager has explained why they had to still be on this particular case. I mean, the legal way. So let's go and listen to him. Once we get back, we'll continue.
When the first one came, we thought, well, maybe out of exuberance, spiritual exuberance, I may call this one. Some people may act like that, and therefore we should expect that in the coming days he might be sorry or something like that. Well, another video came the following day, and no, this man of God says he won't change whatever he has said. What he has said is real, and indeed, that is what is going to happen unless Team Shatta movement approaches him or meets him for him to do whatever thing he wanted to do. Well, it did not reach us on time, therefore we could not also reach him. Because he did not also want to reach us but wanted to reach the public, we could not reach him in that regard. The only thing we could do this time was to follow the legal way.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, that was Sammy Flex. You heard the media and PR manager of Shatta Wale. So like you heard clearly, and in this particular video, I'm not going to talk much about this one because one, there's spirituality involved on the side of DY Donkoh coming up that this is a vision he had from God to Shatta Wale, and on the side of Shatta Wale to the fear and panic in it. And so this is disturbing to him. And so I'm not going to talk much about it. And then two, this is in courts. The matter is now in court. And so we're not going to talk much about it. And so, ladies and gentlemen, let's go straight to look at the update. Once we come back, we'll continue.
Suman Circuit Court, presided over by Her Lady Halima Basit. Of course, she was the judge, Her Lady Halima Basit, and the chief prosecutor of the case was Chief Inspector Kwadwo Abuaje. Chief Inspector Kwadwo Abuaje. When the case was heard and the prosecutor presented the case and the defense from Reverend DY Donkoh's lawyers, it was agreed that, first of all, he needs to be given bail, because he's been in police cell since Friday. So just as the law says, within 48 hours, you should be arraigned to court and given bail or sentence or however it is. He was given bail today. And the bail conditions were this. He is supposed to provide 3 sureties and one of them to testify, as well as 20,000 Ghana cedis. So 3 sureties, 2 they are not supposed to testify, but one among the 3 sureties, one is supposed to testify, as well as 20,000 Ghana cedis. And after this, when he has been able to meet all these bail conditions of the 3 sureties with one supposed to testify, then the case will be adjourned to 27th August 2025. The next hearing of the case definitely will be 27th August 2025. And this is the update.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was Sammy Flex. You heard clearly. This is an update. 27th of August, we're going to see how all this would end. And so, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I'm going to end with you on this particular story. Like I said, this is in court, and so we are not going to talk much about it. Until 27th of August, where we're going to hear how it is going to end. The name still remains Naa here on Naa Lartey TV. Kindly subscribe, like, comment, and then share. The comment section is there. Whatever you think, whatever opinion you have, just put it in the comment section. We'll come and then read, and then we see the way forward. Until then, I'll see you in our next video. Bye-bye.